Sachse, Farmland Outskirts, or shiny new suburb? This little city could be a whole lot of nothing or the next Frisco. Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, Wendy Pennell here, realtor and broker with On Track Realty, and more importantly, your Move to Texas guide. Today, let's talk about the up-and-coming Sachse, Texas. So, what do you need to know about Sachse, Texas? Well, Sachse is located on the northeastern edge of Dallas, and it's definitely still considered a part of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I think many have long thought Sachse was like nothing but land and animals and like maybe just a few houses. But after the last 10 to 15 years, Sachse is definitely no longer on the outer ring of civilization. Like, here's an example. Just 20 years ago, Sachse still had a population of under 10,000, and today, its population is almost 26,000. Okay, we're talking serious growth here. In fact, if you've watched my video about Midlothian, it's the same type of situation where you're just seeing like a growth explosion. Okay, so not only is Sachse springing to life, but all of its neighboring cities are growing just as quickly. So, what does that mean? Well, you're going to find lots of new construction homes and new entertainment everywhere. Now, let me throw a few numbers your way. With a marriage percentage of 64% and a homeowners percentage of 82%, Sachse is mainly filled with married couples and families. Right? I mean, you can't blame them. Sachse is the perfect place to raise a family. Now, one thing you may like is it's not quite as bustling and busy as nearby Frisco. I mean, Sachse still maintains much of that old country feel. In fact, it's the ideal place if you're looking for land. I mean, it does have several of the newer like master plan developments that'll have those smaller lot sizes, right? You know, like a fifth of an acre. But it's really more well known for having tons of homes with lot sizes of anywhere from like 1 acre to 10 acres. Plus, Sachse still has raw land as well. Now, if you remember my video on Ovilla, we saw those large lot sizes there as well. But the main difference, though, is that Ovilla is still kind of small and sleepy, and Sachse most certainly is not. It is growing mega fast. Okay, even if you're not looking to buy like raw land or acreage, let me tell you, it still makes for some beautiful scenery as you cruise through the town. Okay, and speaking of cruising through town, let's kind of do that virtually. And let me tell you a little bit more about Sachse and what it has to offer. Okay, so picture yourself looking right at Sachse. On its southwest side, Sachse backs up to Firewheel and North Garland. Okay, so what's the big deal about Firewheel? Well, Firewheel offers a huge golf park with a restaurant and a patio. Now, Garland's been around for a while, and it is full of amenities like beautiful outdoor shopping centers, tons of restaurants, and plenty of parks and trails and rec centers. Okay, sounds pretty good. Okay, on the northwest side of Sachse, that's where you're going to run into Murphy. Now, Murphy is sprouting up super fast with tons of new like big box development like, I don't know, retail and chain restaurants. So here's the thing, when you think of Murphy, think of a smaller and newer version of Frisco. To the northeast, you've got the newest side of Wiley, also boasting tons of shiny retail and entertainment. Okay, this is also, home to Lake Lavon, one of the 2 lakes that are right next to Sachse. Now, southeast of Sachse lies the beautiful Rockwall Lake. Okay, you're also going to find Rowlett, full of trails and parks and nature preserves. Okay, this area is where you're going to go to find many of the large lots and that lovely country feel. So, large lots, country feel, focus on southeast Sachse. Okay, Let's visit some traffic and commuting thoughts here, right? Because that's pretty important, okay? All right, you have Highway 78 and President George Bush Turnpike flowing right through Sachse. Okay, that allows easy access to all of these four corners. Plus, Dallas is just 30 to 40 minutes away. You know, so if you're commuting to like downtown Dallas, Las Colinas, or the Legacy Business Center, Sachse might be a really good fit for you. Now, if you're commuting like over in the Fort Worth area, you'd be looking at more like an hour-long commute, okay? So probably not so much with Sachse, okay? Now that you've gotten the feel of Sachse, you probably have just one question, right? This place is so perfect for family. How are the schools? Good question, and I'm glad you asked. Sachse is located in both Collin and Dallas counties, and it actually offers a huge variety of schools for its size. Okay, those living on the Dallas side of Sachse are in luck because Garland ISD is an open enrollment school district. Okay, so what does that mean? It means you can pick and choose the perfect school for your kiddos. Not only does Garland have tons of schools to choose from, most of them are great options educationally as well. Almost half of the elementary schools in the area have ratings of like 7 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. The 3 top schools like Kimberlin Academy for Excellence, Walnut Glen Academy for Excellence, and Hillside Academy for Excellence, all of those rate a 9 out of 10. Okay, and the middle schools tell the same story, all right? With the top 3, Harmony School of Innovation, Austin Academy for Excellence, and the Classical Center of Brandenburg, all of those are rated as 8 out of 10. And again, keep in mind, Garland ISD is an open school district. So if you live anywhere in the Dallas County part of Sachse, you can pick any of these schools, right? So you don't have to look at those annoying school district maps, you know, to hold you back. I mean, seriously, I love an open school district. Okay, now, your high school options don't have quite as high the ratings, okay? Only the Harmony School of Innovation has that higher 8 out of 10 rating. So on the Dallas County side of Sachse, the elementary and middle schools, excellent ratings, right? Okay, the high schools, they average more like 5 out of 10, so not quite as high. Okay, let's visit the Collin County side of Sachse, okay? Families with children there may have less options in terms of quantity, but they definitely won't be lacking in quality, okay? Wiley ISD has numerous 10 out of 10 and 9 out of 10 elementary schools, and all of the middle schools have at least 8 out of 10. Now, the high schools follow suit close behind that. One of them has an 8 out of 10 and the other one has a 7 out of 10. Okay, sounding good so far? You ready to move to Sachse? Well, then it sounds like we need to talk about houses. As I mentioned earlier, over 80% of Sachse's population are homeowners, meaning that the city is mostly filled with single-family homes, which means plenty of options for you. Sachse's housing market is considered highly competitive, but I mean, really, like after everything you just heard, that's no surprise, right? The median home price is right around $440,000, and get this, the average home sells for 4% over its list price. Okay, getting nervous? Well, don't be, okay? Because that's why you've got your local on-track realty team to get your family the perfect Texas home. Okay, so what do you think? Does Sachse sound like it could be a good fit for you? Well, listen, if you're thinking about moving to Sachse, you know, or maybe Grapevine or Ovilla or Waxahachie or any other place in the Metroplex, I'd love to help find the right community for you. Reach out to me via my contact information below, or even better, check out the video description where you'll find the Let's Find Home questionnaire. It is an awesome place to start and an awesome place for you and I to get acquainted. And of course, while you're there, hit that subscribe button, click on that little bell. Listen, the Metroplex is this huge place, and on my channel, you're gonna find videos about cities you won't find anywhere else. So, take a look around, and in the meantime, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.